Hey guys, Assalamualaikum, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ricky Laltia, and if you're new here, please kindly hit that subscribe button so you don't get to miss any of my videos. So on today's video, we're diving into something super exciting. We are at Tarua event, one of the most vibrant spaces where arts, poetry, music and creativities come alive. So there we go, that's me Rocky, and that's my today's outfit, and I'm super excited and looking forward to this event. So without further ado, let's start with this vlog. So we'll be going with the train, which is the fastest and the easiest way from my place to the event place. Is like 40 to 50 minutes to Loughran station. As usual, Rocky, I'm always in time in taking train. Not only train, but when I'm being invited somewhere, I prefer to be at that place in advance. So in like 15 minutes, I was at Loughran station, and I met some other people who were also going to the event. Then we got come and picked up, because from the station to the event place is like 15 minutes with a car. So we arrived at Tarua event safe and sound. We were the early birds, which was so good. We were warmly welcomed by the host herself, Angel, and the husband. Like, guys, she's the sweetest person that I've ever met. Then immediately we're being offered this hibiscus drink. It was a warm one filled with ginger. Like, guys, this hibiscus juice was so good. I even had to borrow the recipe. Anyway, the meaning of tarot here, as you see this paper, means a gathering. So we started chit-chatting and mingling with my fellow Africans. There were plenty of Nigerians. There was a Filipino. There was my fellow Kenyan, which is so amazing. I didn't expect to meet a fellow Kenyan in that event. Then of course the aroma was slapping. You know, Rookie, I'm a foodie person. I had to go to the kitchen to see what they were making. They're making plantains, chicken. There was a Ghanaian food which is called wache. Then afterwards we were taken to the garden. Oh my god, the garden was so peaceful. The nature, the water, like it feels like I was in a therapy session. Then in like 1 hour the event started, and that's the host herself, which her name is Angel.
Because you said yes, because you agreed to come, Nigerian language, and it means gathering. So, which is what we are doing today, simply just to gather. And to begin, is it okay if I say a little prayer?
Yeah.
Okay. Heavenly Father, I thank you for this gathering. I know it will be great. So the same for you.
Yeah, I feel that too. Some of my people I love are when it can be like home, can feel like home, and just the living room.
So after the first session, then we had the second session. The second session was inside. We were offered a parcel which had a book and a pencil to express yourself. You know, some other people, especially me, I find it so easier to express myself in writing than in talking. So this was a good idea.
Having said that, welcome again to Tarua, and at this point we have come to the object circles. Here we say, where do we belong? Where exactly? We have asked a lot of questions. We have shared about where home means. We have shared about several other questions today. But this evening, we want to usher us into this particular question. Where do we belong? And we're going to start it with a very creative poem or short presentation from Naomi. Now, am I ready? Yes, you. Are you ready? So Naomi is based in Brussels.
Unseen, the curse of the code switcher. We use codes every day. QR codes, area codes, promo codes, code names, tax codes, cheat codes. I use codes to open locks, phones, chests, doors, more than I can count. And it's not just numbers, it's sometimes a pattern of colors, or swift and quick gestures. You know, the ones we do with our fingers when we're unlocking a device. But the most complex schemes, my father's black barely cracks, and I can't crack his code. Because he switched to the code of the unseen, just like his parents did before him, when their boat sunk its anchor in the foreign ocean of a colder country. Code switchers want to make you comfortable. They want to be congratulated when they so easily mingle in all the spaces you've created. And yet, the curse when you are code nimble is that your truth becomes invisible.
There's a reason you chose the card, honestly. And you have a small notepad to write. So there are two options. You pick the card with a word on it, and the essence is for you to write anything that comes to mind. You can also draw whatever it is, because some people say, I cannot articulate myself in words, but I can sketch it out. You can
Introvert, sometimes I can be an extrovert. But most times, like when I meet people at first, I'm mostly an introvert, then I watch, I observe. And where I love to do that most times is in my house. I love my home. I love my friends coming over. They're here. I love to cook for them. When you come to my house, like you can eat 4 square meals and you get tired and you still have some more.
I know most of you will be asking if I talked. Yes, I talk because almost everyone talk. But mine, I got emotionally and I started crying. But it was so good. And then afterwards, it was the food part. People, we were waiting for this part. So the first thing that we were offered was this pepper soup. It was so good, but guys, it was so spicy. I couldn't able to handle it. Then afterwards, we started like having talks. Then we were offered this puff. It's like kaimati in East Africa. Then we were offered plenty of drinks. There was water, there was ginger juice, there was this zoba juice, which they call it in Nigeria, but actually it's hibiscus, the cold one, which was
The best one.
very good.
Hibiscus tea?
We also had a photo session time. We took group picture. We took 101 picture holding the board I love to roll. Then afterwards we were bought the main food, wache, chicken, plantains and eggs with shito. You know West Africans, they love foods. The food was so good, and then we had plenty of talks, laughing like guys. This event was so good. And if you guys are in Belgium, you're always welcome to the next event. And that brings us to the end of this vlog. And if you've enjoyed this vlog, please kindly do subscribe, do like, share, and see you next time. Bye.